Breaking news: Civil society coalition raises alarm over attempt to blackmail judiciary. Hi guys, welcome back to the news. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. A coalition of civil society organizations has called on Nigerians to be wary of grand designs by a clique of desperate politicians to destabilize the polity with inciting campaigns. Likely, the verdicts of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal and the Gubernatorial Elections Tribunal, particularly that of the nation's economic nerve center, Lagos State. And according to the convener, Ahmed Balogun, and the secretary, Alex, of the Frontline Socio-Economic Research Center, the coalition is disturbed with the activities of various groups and individuals who conspire to heat up the polity with subtle insinuations of the possibility of miscarriage of justice by the election tribunals entertaining the last presidential and the governorship elections, as both the Presidential and the Lagos Gubernatorial Petition Tribunals have concluded hearings from the party and reserved the announcement of dates for declaration of their verdicts. The nation has been awash with negative campaigns capable of provoking mass unrest in the country. The coalition pointed out the allegations that the former minister and governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babatunde Fashola Hassan, is drafting judgments for various election petitions tribunal, which he equally noted the subtle blackmail of judiciary through an insidious mass publicity campaigns of all eyes on the judiciary across the country. The coalition, however, recalled the solitude of major practitioners from the opposition parties, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Labour Party, and in election petitions tribunal, the main kernels of their cases challenge as well as the tendered virtually the same grounds for disqualification and cancellation of the presidential and the Lagos gubernatorial elections. However, my country people, the PDP and the Labour Party in the presidential elections petitions sought the disqualification of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the grounds of alleged dual citizenship, academic and criminal records, while Shettima is alleged to, be found guilty of double nominations. Similarly, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is to be disqualified on the strength of an academic record on General Certificate of Education (GCE) submitted in 2008, while Mr. Obafemi Hamzat is to be disqualified for swearing oaths of allegiance as citizen of the United States of America, the coalition noted. And this, according to the coalition, is never accidental, but a highly orchestrated plot to sow the seeds of confusion. The group thereby clarified that the plans of the major opposition parties after losing out on the last general elections was to foment crisis, protests and chaos. This is coming from the ruling All Progressive Congress. It took huge pressure to convey their anti-democratic mindset that the correct path to toe under constitutional democracy is to seek redress in the court of law. And Lagos, as the commercial capital city of Nigeria, has always been in envious compass of those against the country's unity and progress and marked out for destabilization. However, this coalition, have called on the media, the general public, and relevant security agencies to closely monitor the activities of those unpatriotic elements masquerading within opposition parties to unleash their evil agenda. Well, my country people, this is coming from a coalition that I'm very sure speaks more highly of the All Progressive Congress, that's the APC. And yes, they have really speaking for the APC. They seem to be a spokesperson for the APC. Now, they have called on Nigerians to be wary of some politicians whom, according to them, are the opposition candidates, the opposition party. They are not happy with Tinubu's emergence as the president of this country. They are not happy with Tinubu's victory, and they are doing everything possible to truncate that victory. They want to overturn his victory. They want to bring him down. They want him disqualified. And also talking about the Lagos Guba election, we know that Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Gbadebo Rottweil of the Labour Party, they both had, gone to court to seek redress over the last governorship elections. But then we know that the elections petitions tribunal, both at the presidential and for the governorship, they are yet to give their final verdicts, on their cases pending at the court. Meanwhile, the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal had closed their case. Atiku, Peter Obi, the APC, they've all submitted, their cases. And currently, the judiciary is yet to give us a date that would, it would review the final judgment on these cases. But then we got to see that I think in Abuja, there was a signpost that was erected about how Nigerians should be wary. All eyes is on the judiciary. The people are watching. So most have alleged that that signpost, that's a billboard, was erected. Most have said it's the Labour Party. They are just trying to intimidate the judiciary. They are trying to blackmail the judiciary to fall to their whims and make them or declare them the winner of the presidential election. So many people has their own thoughts on the billboard that was erected recently. I think it's in Abuja, I think so, that was erected recently, and so many people had their thoughts on that. While majority had appreciated the billboard to serve as a warning to all judiciary members, that's the judges in charge of the case, that they should be wary because Nigerians are looking at the judiciary to uphold justice and fairness. They should be fair in their judgment. So my country people, but then the civil society coalition have kicked against all this. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.